Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Speak Up with Moupriya. I hope all of you are doing wonderful and really excited to get on with today's video because by now I'm sure you already know that in today's video we are going to talk about 5 effective and simple ways to practice English daily. But before we get on with the video, for all of you who are watching me for the first time, hi guys, my name is Moupriya. I am a communication coach and a soft skills trainer. I am also a TEFL certified spoken English trainer and a certified life coach. And on this channel, Speak Up with Moupriya, I not only help you guys to brush up your spoken English skills, but also help you with the important soft skills and the life skills. Those can help you to make a better life. So if you are new to my channel and you like the content, then consider subscribing and sharing it with your friends and family. Alright, so if you want to improve your spoken English skills, then practicing daily is the key. Once you understand that, your language learning journey is going to be super easy and it is also going to become enjoyable if you practice these 5 things that I'm going to share with you today. Now understand this, just like everything else like exercise or yoga or any sport like cricket, football, or even if you want to play some instrument like guitar, violin, harmonium, tabla, or if you want to become great at the kitchen and flaunt your cooking skills, the key to acquire all these skills is practice. You can watch hundreds and thousands of videos, but none of them are going to help you acquire the skill. They can definitely help you to know how it is done, but you will only be able to do it properly if you start practicing it on your own. So the same logic applies to your English learning journey as well. If you don't practice, then your progress to speak the language is extremely slow and negligible. So today I'm going to share 5 effective and simple ways that you can use to incorporate daily English speaking practice in your life, irrespective of whether you have an English speaking environment or you don't. Okay, so the first tip is very effective and I have personally used this on myself and I'm sharing the secret with you today. The first key to practicing English every single day is by talking to your own self. Your voice is your biggest tool. So you can use it to talk to your own self. You can think in your mind and you can constantly have conversations with your own self. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want others to think that you are a lunatic. No, that doesn't happen. Okay, trust me. When I say talk to yourself, it means have dialogues in your mind or sit alone somewhere and talk to yourself. You don't have to shout, but you can definitely have a conversation in a secluded place where you can do simple things like describing objects around you. Or suppose you have watched a reel or you have watched a movie or you have watched a web series, talk to yourself and ask, how did you like this movie? Or how did you like the book? Do you think this character did the right thing? Do you think that location was great? If given a chance, would you want to go to that location? Ask yourself. That is a great way to have conversations with yourself, and this will also help you to understand yourself better as a person. Another great way to have conversations with your own self is to ask questions about yourself. Who are you as a person? There are often times when I ask people about their likes, their dislikes, what makes them happy, what are they afraid of, what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses. And most of the time, people are like, I don't know, I have never thought about it. So, that is again a great way to have that conversation with yourself. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Or what makes me happy? And then have that conversation and try to build that conversation with your own self. This will give you clarity of thought, and this is also a great way to practice. The second way to practice English daily or make English a part of your life is by listening actively. Surround yourself with the English language. It can be English podcasts, it can be English web series, it can be English movies, cartoons, anything that you like, anything that is of your interest. Now, one big mistake that most of you do is whenever it comes to learning English, you watch a lot of content, but then all of that is related to English learning. Don't make it so boring. Make your learning journey as interesting and as engaging as you can. Whatever is your interest. If your interest is movies, watch movies. The point is to listen to English, not to listen to people talk about learning how to speak English. If you keep on doing that, if you keep on listening to English language learning videos like spoken English conversations or grammar videos or how to speak English, it's going to get very redundant and very boring after some time. So, never ever do that. Try and spice up your language learning journey as much as possible. For me, honestly, I used to love watching celebrity interviews. I used to love watching English movies. I used to love watching English web series. And that is exactly what I spent my time. Whenever I wanted to listen to English, those were my go to picks. I always used to listen to English songs because I really liked listening to songs. So I would pick English songs and try to understand the lyrics. That's how I gained fluency in my language. So I'm sharing that with you today. Don't make your learning boring. Now, the key here is whenever you are listening to something, don't just listen to it for the sake of listening. Try and understand the context. Try and understand the hidden meaning behind what people are saying. If there is a song, try and decode the meaning of that song. Try and see if you can figure out a deeper meaning in that. And that is what is going to make you build your interest in learning the English language. Number three, what you can do is read regularly. I can't tell you enough about the benefits of reading. It is like opening yourself up to a whole new world when you start reading books because they have so much of information that you can utilize, be it in the form of fiction or in the form of non-fiction. Choose what you like. What many people do is because everybody is reading a certain book, I also have to read it. Don't do that. First of all, understand what is it that you like to read. Are you a fiction reader or are you a non-fiction reader? Or do you like to read both? For me personally, I can't read non-fiction. That's why I listen to audiobooks. However, I love reading fiction books and I can finish one book in a day if I have the time. Unfortunately, I don't, but there was a time when I would finish one entire book over a train journey. That's how much I love reading fiction. So you choose what is it that interests you? What is it that makes you happy when you read it? You can choose newspapers, you can choose magazines. I used to love reading the film magazines. In my time, we used to have Stardust, we used to have Femina, and I loved reading those magazines. And that's how it has helped me a lot in learning a lot of new words, a lot of new phrases, and different ways of expressing myself. Also, a lot of you get scared that if I open a book, there are going to be so many scary words. You don't have to take that pressure of understanding each and every word there. Learn to read to understand the context of it. Once you understand the context, it will be easier and you will automatically start decoding the meaning of certain words. Once you start decoding, after you are done with that page or after you are done reading for that day, then sit down and find out the meaning of those words. You can underline the words, but immediately don't start to Google. Try and decode the word in your mind. When you then find out the meaning, and if it matches with what you had thought, it is going to give you a different kind of a happiness. Also, sometimes try reading out loud. It really helps you in understanding the sentence structure and the formation and the placement of words in a sentence. So sometimes when you are alone, try reading out one page loudly. This will also help you in practice reading with pause and stress, and it will also improve your sentence construction. Number four, make writing a daily habit. When you write, you can put your thoughts into words, and that has a huge impact on your language practice journey. To write something, it is the easiest thing to do. You can either maintain a journal where you write about your day, your feelings, what are the high points of the day, what are the things that upset you in that day, what are you thankful for, anybody who made you very happy that day, write about them. And this will help you understand your emotions, understand yourself better, and it will also help you build a connection with yourself that you will truly cherish after a point in time. And along with that, writing gives you clarity of thought. So when you write down about your feelings, when you write down about your day, you become more conscious and your sentence formation improves. So it is a great way to practice writing every single day. Apart from journaling, if you don't want to do it, you can write social media posts, like you read something or something has happened and you want to write about it. So start writing by 2 or 3 lines initially, then you can write a paragraph. Or maybe you have heard a news and you want to put your thoughts on that. Or maybe you have read a quote and you really liked it. So try and write down your feelings or your thoughts. That ways you will learn how to describe your thoughts and how to expand your thought process and how to expand your perspective on certain matters. This will also help you become conversational in social interactions. So make sure that you are writing at least something every single day. Even a few lines can make a huge difference in your English language learning journey, because writing helps you organize your thoughts and express yourself clearly to others. And lastly, in number 5, it is definitely speaking practice with people. Remember, this is most important because when you have that human interaction, it really helps you in trying out your language skills, especially because it helps you get out of that fear and hesitation and gain confidence and fluency. So never ever shy away from practicing with real people. Now, these people can be your friend, it can be a colleague, it can be somebody who stays near you, or it can be a family member. Nowadays, there are a lot of co learning groups that are available. Be connected to one of them and make sure that you are practicing speaking English for at least 15 to 20 minutes every single day. Even if you are making mistakes, that is okay. The flow is important, the regularity is important. So never ever hesitate to practice with people around you, and that is going to give you that extra edge in your language learning journey. For the ones who are listening to this right now and they do not have any speaking practice partner, well, I do have a WhatsApp co learning community which is separate for men and women. And in that co learning community, I provide guided assistance to all the learners by providing a topic every single day. And also, from time to time, I keep sharing different resources that can help them to practice the language effectively and efficiently. Now, there are 2 groups that are available. One is a basic group where I only provide the topic and they have their speaking partners with whom they connect each other and talk about it and write about the topic and share it in the group. And then there is an advanced learning group where, along with the topic, I also take live classes once in a week, and I also provide personalized corrections to their writing that they are sharing. So that ways they are practicing, they are getting feedback, and they are also getting live classes and a monthly evaluation. So the details for both these communities are given in the description box. Any of you who feel that you want to join the WhatsApp community, you can read the description box and connect with me by following the steps which are mentioned there. So remember, these 5 effective ways that we have just discussed are going to make your life super easy and your learning super fun. Do not forget what I mentioned earlier. Don't make your language learning journey boring. Instead, make it interesting, and your learning journey will also be accelerated. So make sure to make English a part of your daily life, and you will see significant improvement in the way that you are speaking the language. Let me know in the comment section how many of these do you already do and what are the ones that you are planning to start next. So with that, I'm going to wrap up today's video. You guys have a great time, and I'm going to see you tomorrow with another new video. Take care. Bye.